The following film is intended for mature audiences and contains adult content, graphic language, graphic violence, nudity, and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Appreciate y'all for checking out the That's on Buddah podcast. In this episode, we're gonna get straight to it. The subject and matter is how to get over a broken heart. This goes out to all my fellas, women, or anybody else of that nature. We're gonna discuss how to get over a broken heart, and we're gonna just change your mindset a little bit. All right, first and foremost, how to get over a broken heart, you first have to change your outlook on life. First have to look and reflect on what you learned from that relationship. You have to look and reflect on what you learned from that relationship. Because every relationship, it should tell you or teach you a lesson of yourself, and it should tell you how you go about it in the future with the next person that you may get with. Change your mindset. Understanding that, okay, I was with this person, I've learned from this person, now I'm a better person after this. Not being in sorrow and saying, oh, why wasn't I good enough? Because you were good enough. You just didn't have the chemistry together, and you probably just outgrew each other. You have to look at it as that. People grow every day, people change every day, and sometimes you will outgrow one another. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes they're not at the same wavelength, they're not thinking the same as you, and they're not having the same visions as you, so it will not work. That's a good thing. Also, you gotta understand that so many people dwell on the negativities out of the relationship that has failed. Sometimes you gotta look at the positive and the quality side of it. Okay, I'm not stressed out anymore. I was responsible for my own hurt. No one can hurt me more than me. I allowed it, so I'm responsible for that. So now that I'm free, I have time for my heart to heal so I can move on to the next thing. You really want to dive into what makes you happy again. What makes you who you are. Because when you get in a relationship, sometimes you lose yourself. So when you get out of one, the best way to cope with that is to deep dive into what you like to do. And make sure that you bury yourself with that, because there's nothing in the world that can help you mend a broken heart except time. Time and other people. Surrounding yourself with other people. Trying to have a good time. Trying to block the mental state of, being depressed, being sad. You have to surround yourself with people that's going to make you happy. You got to surround yourself with people that's going to motivate you. You got to surround yourself with people that's going to inspire you. So move on in a way where it's beneficial to you, and stop being in a cycle where it's just going to hurt you every single day. So if you need to remove yourself, stop watching their Instagrams or stop watching their social media. Just focus on you and what makes you you. What do you like to do? Deep dive in that 100%. Deep dive in that 100%. You just don't understand that once when you do that, you'll put all that pain, put all that suffering, put everything in what you like to do, because that's gonna make you better. And sometimes that can be your motivation to bounce back bigger and better than before. Because most times when you break up, you want that person back. But once when you sit down and handle and go through the hurt, 9 out of 10 times you don't want that person back. Because then you actually see a person for what it was, who they were, and you like, nah, I just want something better for myself. So change your mind frame and your perspective in life to think positive of the outcome. Understand that there's more women, there's more men, there's somebody that's better than the next person, and just really take the time out for yourself and get to know yourself, so therefore you will make less mistakes in the future. Every relationship is a lesson learned. So my take is this: spend some time with yourself, deep dive into what you love, and let that be the motivation to bounce back and to mend that broken heart. Because when you put yourself and you align yourself with stuff that aligns with you, you will attract the person that's really meant for you.